It was snowy outside, so I felt like going to the store to get some stuff to cook a meal. I decided to record the entire process, so have fun watching a guy who has never made a video before or cooked a lot make a video about making mac and cheese. While I was on my way, I thought about the ingredients that I'm gonna get and how I can actually try and make them into something edible. It wasn't actually as cold as it looks, so I did quite fancy the walk as well. There's something peaceful about listening to jazz and just being focused on the task at hand. The first thing that I did after I arrived was put on my Bart Simpson Christmas sweater and get out my Lamb CD to listen to soft Japanese pop while I tried to cook. While my CD player was reading the actual CD, I felt very euphoric to be able to do this. I've been recently having the thought that I should value everything, because it all could be gone in a matter of seconds. I'm trying to kinda live like this is my last day on Earth, except without the extreme parts, I guess. So now that I have some lamp on, I can show you what I got that day. So first, frozen fruits for ice cold smoothies, then cheddar cheese because I love cheddar, mango passion fruit juice because let's be real, that just sounds lovely, some peach juice because I love peaches, the macaroni, although apparently my store calls them Hörnchen, frozen raspberries for heartwarming ice cold juice, whipped cream that I had to be very careful with because these little thingies break in a matter of seconds, some chicken to go with the mac and cheese, and last but not least, Müllermilch, which is flavored German milk. My name is Strawberry Milk, so I had to get some flavored milk. Actually, I forgot about the Parmesan cheese, so there's that. The first step was getting some water into a pot, and yes, I missed the lever for a second there. After that, I turned on the stove to create bubbly boiling water and got out a pan for the chicken. I got the big ass knife out and cut some sort of stripes into the chicken because my dad does so. Apparently the chicken gets more flavor, which makes sense considering that the seasoning goes inside of the chicken as well. The next step was preparing the pan, which I quickly did. The water was boiling at this point and the chicken was seasoned as well, so I put the chicken into the pan and let it cook. At this point I noticed that the weather started to pick up and I asked myself if this was some weird sign. Although I am not to judge about things that are not in my control. Back to cooking, and the chicken breast smelled amazing. I started to chop up some spring onions because I thought that that would be an amazing addition. In hindsight, I don't think it made much difference. It just looked pretty. The chicken was looking great as always, and at that point the lamb CD stopped, so I just inserted my wolf CD into the player. It was gifted to me by my German friend Jinnebei, and I think it has great value for me. The chicken was finally done. I put it on a plate and started finishing the macaroni off. Once I wanted to get the water out of the pot, it occurred to me that I had no idea how. I remembered a trick that my dad taught me and used it masterfully. It was actually just putting the lid on. In hindsight, I should have just used one of those thingies that has small holes, but I was a bit stupid, so that's fine. It was finally time! The macaroni was done, so I put the shredded parmesan, spring onion, cheddar cheese, and whipped cream all into the macaroni and mixed it up like crazy. A tasty mass of cheesy macaroni came out of my experiment, and after combining it with chicken and putting it on a plate, it looked like this. Thanks for watching.